Alrighty, everybody, doing my usual, taking my slow time to get the show set up. Oh, there's a clever way of doing this. I could just run the live and have a placeholder. Well, it takes time for me to get ready. But anyway, how's it going, everybody? I'm not looking at the screen yet because I have to share this link. But do you guys know what's going on in Ballymun? Anyone up to date? What's going on in Ballymun? It takes me this amount of time. There you go. All right, here we go. Hey Pam, hey Juicy, hey Kathleen, hey Simon. Let's go discover what's going on in Ballymun. So, shout out to Paul Nolan, the Patriot for the North Side. They had a protest in Ballymun against a illegal mosque in a residential area in Ballymun. So, this video showing.
Mohammed was a pedo. Mohammed was a pedo.
Yeah, so they.
Mohammed is a pedo.
Okay. They found people operating an illegal mosque in Ballymun. It is in fact illegal to mosque in a residential area. You need to get planning permission from the Dublin City Council.
This is Ireland, not fucking Muslim state. We don't want a Muslim state. We want Ireland, 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 Ireland.
Your Pascal.
Go Pascal.
Remember, we have no obligation to help these people. Under the Dublin Agreement, we and Denmark is only two nations that have that has an agreement with the EU that we have no reason to look after these guys. No responsibility on them whatsoever. We have a clause, but the government never told the other people about this clause.
There's someone there with the flag, look!
Come on! It's Ireland! Not fucking Muslim state! Not a Muslim state! It's Ireland! Ireland!
Yeah, exactly.
Be very proud to be Irish, lads. We're winning this battle, and one day we'll have them all up to corrupt this society and all that dirty policy. We won't forget you, these people won't forget this. Don't think we don't know, you know every fucker wanting this. You can all come, we all love this. We're Irish.
Alright, lads. Get on to the people of Ballymun. So, I am being restricted by TikTok again. Oh, this is the second time I'm being restricted by TikTok. I just got a warning from TikTok about the subject. Oh. What? It's legitimately news. It's something that happened today. How can I be breaking a violation for showing people what happened today in Ballymun? Why is there a media blackout in Ballymun? Maybe I need to take this down before the Gestapo from Commissioner Mon sees this video. It's like, dudes, it's like Ireland is our country. Like, why did TikTok just twice today live like, oh, don't cover this topic in your live show? And I'm like, why can't I report on what's going on in Ballymun? If people from Ballymun say they don't want a mosque there, they should be allowed. Oh, so they are legally allowed, contact the Dublin City Enforcement Office, right? So it's illegal in Ireland to run a mosque in residential or industrial place without seeking permission. So what you do in that situation is that you get the address, you look up to see is there any group or a business associated with it, and then you contact Dublin City Council, the enforcement office, and report that someone is illegally running a place of worship. Because to run a place of worship, such as a mosque, you need to register as a charity, and they need to regulate you properly to make sure that the money and all that stuff is being spent on the charity and not something that is not the charity. So they could be fined. It's like €5,000 or a 6-month prison sentence, and the fines can escalate up to 15 million, depending on situation. Probably not in that situation, Ballymun, but at least $5,000. They'll have to pay in fines if they're not regulated, if they're not properly registered. So why can't we talk about this? Like Ballymun lives matter. You know what I'm saying? If this is the issue people from Ballymun want to talk about, let them talk about it. Like, I've been to Ballymun at night time many times. Like, when I was growing up, we would say Ballymun is the roughest area, like, in the country. But, like, I've been there loads of times at night time. And, if I meet a fella on a horse, I'm like, cool horse, man. No, I'm fine. Helps being handsome and charming. But yeah, I'm very happy. Anyone there from Ballymun, comment what you think about it. Can people, Era and Ash, Joshua, can people confirm that you can see what's going on? Because I'm being censored by TikTok. I might stop doing my lives on TikTok because that's twice. It's twice they've done this to me. How's it going, Debs? Seamus? So yeah, so TikTok twice today has sent me a warning about my content on TikTok. I'm just showing people what Ballymun is like. Like people from Ballymun don't want that mosque there. I'll go up at the next protest with my camera and talk to them about it. And Ballymun lives matter, so I will help them file a complaint to the Dublin City Council and get the fighter shut down. Let's go on, Bridget. So let me know what you guys think about the illegal mosque in Ballymun. Let's work together as a community to get it out. And now that I have all your attention, and just because I've switched on this setup, I'm gonna close off with a prayer in Irish because the best way to stop radical Islamists taking hold of your town is to pray in Irish. Nahar. Atá nave, go néfar de Adam, go teagta de riach, go dainter de hell an talamh mar a chéintear a nave, náir an lathú hábar, didin you agus mát dinne, bhíocha, mar a mátma de den, bhéic do féin, ach, ná lik sin a gaú achsta sin ó olc. Amen. I'll go back to English to answer Bridget's question. Can you speak on the Muslim Brotherhood? So the Muslim Brotherhood arrived in Ireland in the 1950s, where they have never been registered as a terrorist organization in Ireland, but they're registered as a terrorist organization in many Muslim countries. Such as Jordan, and many of the Emiratis have banned them recently. and Hamas are part of the Muslim Brotherhood branch. And they're now banned in Palestine. So even Palestine, they've banned the Muslim Brotherhood. Like that's how extreme Ireland is. And they've been allowed. They operate businesses in Ireland. They buy You can go scan. All their financial and business records are there online for you to find. They own lots of properties, at least 12 in Dublin. So they well embedded into the public sector, the media and education system. If you ever wondering why RT is so pro radical Islam, Qatar pump in about €5 million worth of advertising a year in Ireland. That's my estimates. And then there's the RGC, which is newer, but they sell like hundreds of millions of euro of cocaine through Wexford. So that is why we need to shut down these illegal mosques, because all those groups I just mentioned there really quickly are connected to drug dealers and gangsters in our own country, in Ireland. So a lot of Islamic terror groups are operating in Ireland, and they're using these illegal mosques to wash their money. And like I said, we can register complaints and get them shut down or fined. But my way of closing them down only works if they're not registered. There's still a tiny chance that they've registered as a charity. So there is a way around the lawfare I'm going for. To Bridget, I've not heard of the Fatwa app in Dublin. What's the Fatwa app? I'm going to have to look it up. So yeah, I'm interested to see what happens to this video, because if TikTok is censoring me, I'm just going to do my live stuff through YouTube. And last time I made a video complaining about TikTok. TikTok also removed that. So TikTok's starting to censor me, which is a bit irritating. But anywho, I guess I have to do. And then I guess there's also I can also just do my lives on Rumble, and then. Well, yeah, but then I know what's see it if it's on Rumble. Yeah, well, Bridget, keep all those documents, make a documentary, and like radical Islam is the phrase that the Garda Síochána uses. So if we're trying to get rid of radical Islam to stop crime happening in our countries, like we're not doing something wrong. We're helping the legal system do what it's meant to do, what we pay for it to do. And the world is turning more nationalist. So, our day will come. Tá ar lá inis. Scroll on tussa. Okay.